I just hung up with my husband. I told him I'm going public because this account has to be on record publicly. This is an untenable situation. I can continue to be amenable and act like it doesn't happen. I've had enough. Like I told him, you're not going to call me bitch. You think you want to go toe to toe? Listen, I want you at this point. You're no longer on your meds. You're no longer choosing to do these things. And as much as I love you, you have mistaken love and tolerance for weakness and acceptance. And it is no longer okay. You have got to get out. And why he has to get out is because we have no help. That's why. I am a woman. He is a 33-year-old grown man. And we are in a horrible situation. I am no longer going to walk in silence. I am no longer going to walk in fear. I'm going to take every step of my day the way everybody else takes every step of their day. I am on my way I was walking out the door. And this is public record as it is happening. So the Department of Mental Health, you have failed. You have failed. I should be able to call with the record that we have, with the hospitalizations that we have, and you should be able to pick my son up without violent incident. But clearly, it's going to come to that. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not. I'm going to stand my own personal ground in the home that I pay for. With the amount of love and tolerance that David and I have put forward and continue to put forward, I'm not going to be disrespected like this in my house. And I will public record, I will scream to the mountaintops, because even if it costs me my life, somebody else's life could be saved. Change the system. Not want to have to call the police. Quote, I'm not pressing charges. Why is my son in jail? He needs to be in a mental health scenario, which was the point. Get my son to the hospital because everything else I've tried cannot. So now he's incarcerated with a felony charge. Before, when he was walking around nude and we had to fight through mental health court, it was a misdemeanor. Now he's a felon. So with a felony charge, he has you disenfranchise him. You make him a ward of the state. The fight that I have to start fighting tomorrow is immense. I've done it before. The letter writing, the daily visits to jail, and I think that the hardest part is watching his confusion. Because once he's out of his psychosis and he's medicated, he's in a jail environment and he doesn't understand how he got there. So I'm not really sure how to change this cycle. Jail. But I can tell you that I think that the reason that it feels so broken, because if D were a criminal, it would still hurt because I'm his mom. Dave is his dad, but it would have a different intent behind it. He's mentally ill. If I could take this from him and just let it be me, I'd do it tomorrow morning. Just not even tomorrow morning, in a flash. Just give it to me. I can't contact the judge because his case hasn't been assigned. All I know right now is he's booked in the Van Nuys court. Van Nuys jail, he's been booked. And supposedly they held him last night and they were going to tell me whether he was going to be put into a 5150, and I was calling all day with the card that the officer gave me on the table, and no one was returning my phone calls. And his sister, Lexi, was looking up the jail system, and she found him booked in jail. So,